Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about schizophrenia, myths and facts. I am Dr. Suresh Padadmat, Professor of Psychiatry, working at Nimans, Bangalore. This presentation is for academic and training purpose only. If you want to have a clinical opinion, please do contact a mental health professionals. Let's discuss about myths and facts of schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a psychiatric illness and it is a lifelong in some of the patients. And there are various myths and facts. These myths come in the way of treatment, increases stigma and discrimination. At the same time, these myths can hamper the quality of life of persons with schizophrenia. The commonest myth: people with schizophrenia have multiple personalities. This is completely wrong. Schizophrenia is a psychiatric illness which requires medication. There is nothing called as personality here with related to schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is like an illness like any other, like enteric fever, typhoid, tuberculosis, COVID. Similar to that, it is also an illness, a medical illness which requiring medication. It's nothing to do with multiple personalities. Schizophrenia are dangerous, violent and out of control. In fact, normal people are violent, not the patients with schizophrenia or persons with schizophrenia. Invariably, they are withdrawn, they will be at home. Most of the time, their irritability or violence will invariably will be targeted to the family members, not to the outside world. If you compare the violence of normal people versus the violence in schizophrenia, it is very less in schizophrenia. Schizophrenia occurs because of black magic or faith healers, or else taking some poison or some food causes schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a medical illness which occurs because of various reasons. Maybe genetic in nature, maybe biochemical imbalance in the brain. At the same time, various environmental factors also play a crucial role in the development of schizophrenia. Schizophrenia occurs because of weak personality and weak character. This is again a myth. The actual reality is it is a combination of genetic and environmental factor which causes schizophrenia. Schizophrenia occurs because of bad parenting. Invariably, the target is to the mother. Unfortunate. This was one of the oldest hypotheses. Schizophrenia is nothing to do with bad parenting. There are children who do not have parents. They are orphan, but they don't develop any schizophrenia. Similarly here, it is nothing to do with parenting, nothing to do with the issue of mother being very cold. So that's definitely a myth. Schizophrenia is incurable. No, around 25 to 30% of the patients with schizophrenia, they completely recover. They don't require medication in the long term. Another 50% of the patients with schizophrenia may require medication for lifelong. On medication, they are completely well, they are recovered, they will be like you and me, and nobody will be able to tell that person has schizophrenia. The last 20 to 30% require medication for lifetime and they may not improve completely. Person with schizophrenia needs to be in the hospital for life. No, it is only a small percentage of persons with mental illness or schizophrenia requires to be in the hospital for lifetime. But otherwise, 95 to 97% can be in the community. They can take treatment at home. The medication can be given by the family members and they can be cared in the community. Schizophrenia requires lifelong medication only in certain set of patients. Around 60 to 70% of the patients need to be on medication for lifelong. That means they need to be on regular follow-up with the psychiatrist once in 2 months. Blood test has to be done. They have to have a good life, what we call it as lifestyle. So then they will do well. People with schizophrenia can never hold a job. This is a myth. There are many of my patients who are doing well. Many of them are engineers, doctors, and they are even bureaucrats. Being on medication, they are doing excellent. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time. Please do circulate this media so that the myths of schizophrenia can be broken. At the same time, stigma and discrimination also can be removed. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time. Stay safe.